for someone like me who works at the grassroots, well, security-wise, I can say we are relatively safe. I can say relatively, because even as at last week, I have been getting reports of incidences of attacks and then others across local government as near as Konduga, as near as Jere, getting reports of cattle being rustled in hundreds, and then human beings being attacked, and then soldiers being killed. So we hear all these stories, but for us, the common man, honestly, these are all what we hear, but then relatively we are safe, going about our normal business. And I can say we are even relatively safe to travel, because only day before yesterday I traveled from Maiduguri through Goza to Uba, via Garakida up to Biu, and came back through Gombe too. So situations are better.
All right, so Hadia, what do you make of the National Strategic Plan to counter extremist groups?
Well, I have been working on countering violent extremism as far back as 2016. The national, even before Nigeria had its own national action plan, and then when it later eventually emerged, I can see, yes, Nigeria's national action plan in fact reflects the global perspective and then the global standards of countering violent extremism document. In fact, I'm happy to know that Nigerians are very good when it comes to enacting policies, developing documents and others. But our problem lies with the actual implementation and then practicalization of what is in this document, that is working the document itself in practical terms. So this is the problem we have. I doubt if honestly Nigeria has been considered, Nigerians who are practically in the field as its security actors or even as its policy makers, reflecting on the content of the national action plan when in fact engaging with the people or when countering violent extremism as I see it. Our problem is at the implementation level. So who are those who are the security actors, and then at the government level maybe the Office of the National Security Advisor and others. And I said I doubt if they at all cast their minds, reflect at the content of this document when in fact implementing or undertaking some of these counterterrorism activities. Because but at any rate, yes, what we are witnessing today is quite different from what we witnessed 10 years back or even 5 years back. In fact, maybe because of the change of the security actors, the leadership of the security actors and others, because these ones are the most recent changes has impacted significantly in the in the pursuit of counterterrorism, in particular in northeastern Nigeria as we see it, because in fact many women we have seen have been released, and then none of these women give us those stories of their nasty experiences in the hands of Nigerian security operatives, and those indiscriminate arrests by soldiers and others are no longer forthcoming as before. More of what we hear of arrests is more from the office of the DSS, who have been very, very silent for long, but then in fact of recent, any arrests that we hear are normally through the office of the DSS, and then this is an area we have not started engaging with. Honestly, I can't say I have engaged with them, but this is what I hear from the public. And then as for the Nigerian soldiers, honestly, most of them are now out in the field, and then those within the cities have not been indulged in those gross human rights violations, arbitrary arrests and others that we used to see and then hear before. So therefore, in fact, I will commend state actors, but then there is more to it than the ordinary commendation.